Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Martin, and in today's video we're looking at Bill and Ted Face the Music. I'm so excited. So the Bill and Ted franchise is a very, I'd say, important one to me. It's one that I grew up with. It's the one of those movies that I would keep rewinding the VHS and watch over and over again, especially Excellent Adventure. I love these movies. They were what introduced me to Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter. Alex Winter, I've gone on to watch some of his TED Talks and various other things there. I love both these guys, and I love both these characters that they play. It's very important to me, so I'm really hoping that this new installment, Bill and Ted Face the Music, Bill and Ted 3, lives up to that. But at the same time, I don't think I'm really putting it on a pedestal at all. I don't think I'm expecting this movie to break ground, as it were, or anything like that. I'm just expecting it to, be fun. That's my prime thing with this. I just want it to be fun. And I think they're going to do that. If I remember correctly, all the original people behind the original movies are back, like writing. I think it's directed by the same guy who did Galaxy Quest, which is a perfect choice if you ask me for a Bill and Ted movie. So I don't see how anything can fall apart on this, really. So I'm excited. I think it's going to be good, and I'm looking forward to a lighter movie to cover. So let's get into this. Bill and Ted 3, Face the Music. Now that is nostalgia incarnate, that logo.
Ready, B?
Ready, T.
Okay.
This is the story of our most excellent dads.
Oh my god, look at them.
That I'm Ted Theodore Logan.
Oh, the feels, the nostalgia feels just pouring over me.
Not long before we were born, they were told they were going to write a song that was going to unite the entire world.
Which they thought they had done with their hit single, Those Who Rock.
Okay, they thought they did it.
But the universe they were told they were going to bring together
What's this?
Was actually starting to unravel.
Yeah, time was folding in on itself.
What's happening? Okay, that's an interesting setup. I'm in. I'm all in.
2 years later, she married my dad, and Missy became mom.
After divorcing Bill's dad, she married my dad.
Oh my god!
And now she's married
Poor
Ted's
guy,
little brother,
dragging him out.
Officer Deacon Logan.
Not to mention making my dad his own son.
And with that beautiful thought,
It's amazing how easily they've just slipped right back into this. Like, however many years later.
ready, Bill. Ready, Ted.
Are they just getting, like, super experimental? Is this what it's come to? Oh. Oh, God. Who's playing the guitar? Yeah, they're getting down to it. Yes, bring in the trumpet. The trumpet's not that bad. Comparatively to everything else, the trumpet's actually pretty good.
So, do you understand why this situation might seem at all strange to your wives?
Oh my god, it's...
No, not at all. Why?
Well,
Are they marriage
when
counseling
your
with-
wife suggested couples therapy, do you think that this is what they had in mind?
Well, definitely. I mean, we're a couple of couples, right? Joanna, from the very, very bottom of I and Ted, I and Ted totally love and worship you.
Oh god, this is cringe. But, like, you wouldn't have them any other way. You wouldn't have them any other way.
And think about our fans, dude.
Bob and Wendy will totally understand. Eileen, we haven't heard from for several
This is their
years.
only fans. Just the three. Just the three. That's all they've got left. Oh, a little space egg is gonna... Of course, a space egg's gonna show up.
Dude. It's the future.
Greetings, my excellent friends.
Wait, you're Rufus's daughter.
I am, and I've been wanting to meet you my whole life.
It must be very disappointing.
Yeah, I wish there was some way we could help him out, you know?
Yeah. But how?
She's great. She's really hitting that young Keanu look. Rufus.
Rufus.
Greetings, my excellent friend.
And that hits.
What have you got to say for yourselves?
Be excellent to each other.
Party on, dudes.
25 years
It's not working.
ago,
It's not working, guys.
unite the world in song.
God, this feels really timely. In a weird way.
So until 7:17 p.m.
Anything is possible.
And after 7:17 p.m.,
Without the song, there is no after 7:17 p.m.
Well, there's our stakes. Let's, I'm looking forward to the journey.
It'll help keep track of the time in San Dimas.
Well, if only they had that in the first movie.
Well, if we haven't written it yet, but we know we're gonna at some point, why can't we just go to the future when we have written it?
It's cheating.
and take it from ourselves. Yeah. Ted!
Why does this...
You have had many counterintuitive ideas over the years, but this is by
Counterintuitive
far the
ideas.
counterintuitivest of them all, dude.
I feel like this isn't going to go as planned. Oh my god! Yeah, I don't think this thing is time travel safe anymore.
Clap your hand now! We are those who rock! Yeah, rock! Oh, dude,
They're legging it. They know something. They know something. I was going to say, surely
look, and they won't see us.
their future selves should know the events that they're going through, right?
And now we've been alone for 2 years because you sent our wives away. No way.
Oh my god.
Yes way.
Our wives have been gone for 2 years, and you...
Them saying that is like music to my ears.
The council believe that it is in fact the death of Bill and Ted that will bring the new epoch.
Well, that's slightly different.
Must not.
Excuse me? What the fuck is happening? This is a Terminator?
Thea and I were gonna help our dads with their music by putting together samples for them.
Yeah, but now it appears you could put together an actual band.
I mean, it's just them and they're all alone.
Hey, so do you mind, while you stay here and wait for the scary looking robot, you could show us how to use the booth?
The complications become more complicated, it seems.
Older yous from the future are just about to show up to take you on a trip in search of a happy life with us.
Don't go, because you're not gonna find one.
Yeah.
There's so much happening. I wasn't expecting this amount of just stuff going on. This is ridiculous. This is getting insane. Oh my god, it's like the Watcher from Doctor Who. You will become Peter Davison.
Literally unite the world.
By putting together a killer band form, and we have to start with you, dude.
So, question. How would you like to be?
No.
Well, that's disappointing. We've now got 3 separate adventures going on.
Once Bill and I were united, things got so good
Oh god.
with Liz and Joe.
Keanu
we
doing a
decided to
British
start
accent
this-
again.
to start-
I feel like this is an in-joke.
We got the song. Dave Grohl.
Oh my god.
Who are you
What the
guys?
fuck?
What are you doing at my house?
Just because you two couldn't come up with a great song
Dave Grohl did.
doesn't mean we should be punished for that.
We're not gonna do it.
This is more like a fight to retain their positive energy. More than anything.
That means we gotta do something we can't possibly remember.
Yeah, this is bringing up all kinds of... If they shoot, then they'll stop existing. Oh god. So they can't remember what they did. They put buckets on their heads.
I'm trying, dude. Almost there, dude.
That's like a callback to the fucking mace in the first one. Oh god! Yeah, the robot fucked up. The robot fucked it. So did the SWAT. Ah, he's here!
Oh, I dug that jive.
Speak with the music. You gotta speak with the music. So, B&T are essentially having an excellent adventure. They're having their own excellent adventure. This is like a sequel and backdoor reboot all at once. God.
Come forward.
Those suits. Fucking shredded.
Like our song.
Is that a song?
Yes.
Hey, you want to be in our band? What? Yeah. Oh.
I do like how they're all the musicians are just communicating through music. It's a nice touch. Robot. Like, this robot is so bad at his job. How bad at his job can it be?
Face the music. Preston Logan.
Recorded at 7:17 p.m.
They've got to record it themselves, right? They can't.
46.
It's in
Or it never exists.
license now.
It never exists unless they record it.
Go.
I just want to say thank you, Bill. For all the times you've been there for me.
I feel like I never really knew you, Ted. Oh, that's my fault. I never truly opened myself up to you. The truth is, I looked at you and saw myself.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
This is all
I know.
almost very meta.
Me too.
I'll never forget you, Bill. Ever.
Oh my god. This is all so...
Catch you later, Ted.
Oh my god. This is... I wasn't expecting something so kind of beautiful and meta and crazy all at the same time. That was great. That actually got me a little bit.
I lasered your daughters.
You lasered them?
You lasered our daughters?
Don't tell John Wick that.
Where are they?
We have to go get them.
Shoot us. I can't shoot you. You have the song.
Well, guess what?
Now
Yeah,
there's no
man, they
song.
have
Now
to
you
do
got
it themselves.
No choice, robot.
So sorry. Goodbye, cruel world.
Oh god.
It worked.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
If it isn't the wild stallions. Have you come to sue me again?
No,
What?
Death.
What?
Not at all.
We just need to talk to you, Death.
Talk to the head.
Is that in one of the newspaper clippings at the end of Bogus Journey that they sue him?
I have been demoted down here because I took two so-called friends, Bick up, who should...
How does Death get demoted? Demoted to what?
You know what you need? You just need a band.
And the band needs you.
Yeah, baby. Gotta make him feel needed. That's his thing.
Would you consider rejoining Wild Stallions?
Oh.
Come on, get the team back together. Yeah, baby. So silly. Lucky they didn't land on anyone. Jesus. Wait, hang on. They were going up from hell, and then they landed. Okay.
Preston Logan. Whoa.
What is it, Dad?
It's you.
This is interesting. I'm still fascinated to hear what the song's going to be.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh my god. It's really working.
Dudes, the booth is obviously a tunnel to the quantum realm. Go, go, go!
They apparently understood that. Station! Oh my god. They brought it back.
Okay, Miguel, play C major, 113 beats per minute.
Got it.
There's so much happening. There's so much jibbity jargon and musical jargon happening all at once. My brain can't handle it.
Maybe just press the infinite button.
There you go. That works. press the button.
One last thing. I love you, Elizabeth.
Hey, they said it. Oh my god! So many Bill and Ted! Everyone's got to be involved.
How's it going, Deke? Whoa, Missy? In case you're wondering, I'm essentially an infinite me. Catch you later.
Infinite Keanu's. Infinite Keanu's for everyone. Now everyone just learn how to play these instruments. He's like stuck. The fucking wire's stuck. He's transcending. Oh my god. I mean, now they're shredding with magical sci-fi energy.
It wasn't so much the song that made the difference.
It was everyone playing it together.
That's what it. See, if you can't unite with just two people, you need everyone. I heard about this. They like called out to everyone to like, hey, if you want to record yourself just shredding on an instrument and send it to us, we'll put it in. That's cool. That's amazing. Look at this. This is like how Bill and Ted has just reached the entire planet. That's incredible. That's great. That's amazing. I love that. Oh, that was so good. Well, that was the reaction, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did like it, please hit the thumbs up. Leave comments below. Let me know what you think of this movie. But now, let's get into the discussion. Okay, that was Bill and Ted Face the Music, and that was just the epitome of delightful. Like, everything about that. Just, oof. Like, this film, I feel like there couldn't have been a better time for this film to exist. Like, this past year, this is exactly the kind of movie I think the world needed. So thank God it happened, because I know it was an uphill struggle for them to get this made, and you know, I mean, I couldn't be more grateful for it as a fan of the franchise and just someone who enjoys movies to have something that's this feel good put into the world. I mean, you can't fault that at all. As for the film itself, I think it's kind of obvious, but I really didn't care. Maybe that's just my bias for Bill and Ted, is that the film was clearly made to a budget. There were parts of it where you can tell that they were really like, we got to make this work with the money we've got. Like some of the future scene stuff is clearly a lot of green screen. Doesn't matter. Does not care, because I mean they use those scenes sparingly. They use it to deliver the point and the stakes of what everything is going on. I don't care. I don't care that it looks a bit ropey. It's because I feel like, you know, it's Bill and Ted. It's part of the charm, right? You don't really watch these movies for that kind of sci-fi spectacle. You're watching it for the feel-goodness, the chemistry between Bill and Ted, Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter, and this movie like delivers that in spades. The charm, the funny, all of that goodness. As for living up to the two previous movies, everyone seems to have sort of dividing opinions about the original two movies. Like, they love the first one or the second one, or they vice versa. Like, some people, I don't meet many people who love both of those movies equally. I do. I love both of those movies. I love the first one for its sheer just adventurousness and fun, and I love the second one for its willingness to maybe push the envelope for what people thought a Bill and Ted movie could be. So I love them both, but this one I feel like is the culmination of both of them. I feel like you get bits and pieces of both movies in here. Obviously there's death from the second one, but I feel like the overall tone and style of this one is very much more with Excellent Adventure. I mean, B&T, their daughters, they essentially have their own Excellent Adventure. That's the sort of subplot through the film, which is really fun. I loved all the musicians like communicating through music and really going with the theme of the whole thing and uniting people with music. That's a really nice touch I really enjoyed. And I really liked the group of musicians they pulled. different styles of music and characters. I really liked all that. That was great. As for B&T as the actresses' performances, I think they both nailed it. Like they both had enough of their own character there, but it was still like, oh, I can see these people being their daughters. Like I can absolutely see it. Especially, I don't know her name, but the actress playing Ted's daughter, she nails it. She nails some of Keanu Reeves' just expressions, and especially young Keanu. So, I mean, top-notch stuff from both of them. Really good. And then there's Bill and Ted themselves. Like, they haven't lost it. Like I said in the reaction, it's as if they've slipped back into this with ease. Like, there was no difficulty for the two of those actors to slip back into those roles, and I think that speaks volumes for how well crafted those characters are, and both the talents of the actors, that, you know, they're so easily recognizable, and I can't think of the right way to phrase it, but like I feel like they are just these two characters that are so enjoyable. They love seeing them together. If you put them into anything, it instantly elevates whatever it is you're watching. Like, I would love to see Bill and Ted cross over with so many other things, and this film like shows, hey, that could happen. Like, there's infinite dimensions, and we could have, like, this is me being my own nerdy self, but imagine Bill and Ted showing up in like a Doctor Who skit or something, or it doesn't even have to be science fiction. It could be anything. Like, just imagine how much fun that would be with just the two of them there. But yeah, I have so much positive stuff to say about this. It was fun, very much needed, like I say, in the present climate of things. The only thing I feel like I can criticize that might take it down a notch for me is that I felt like their wife's subplot wasn't explored to its full degree. Now, maybe there was reasons for why that didn't happen. Maybe there was more that got cut. I'm not sure. I don't know, because it felt like they were setting up like 3 separate adventures, you know. Bill and Ted trying to figure out how they're going to save the universe. B&T trying to find a way to help their fathers from their point of view and their way of doing things. And the wives realizing their sort of connection to Bill and Ted and what they want and what they value. But the wife's subplot is sort of like, right, off they go, and we'll catch up with them at some point. That might happen. That's really the only part of the film where I felt like it didn't really go anywhere until the very, very end, where they just, like, they have the realization that they love each other all along, and it's like, of course you do. It felt like it was a non-needed subplot, and I felt if you're going to include the wives in the film, there might have been a better way you could have done it. I don't know what it is, but I don't know if it was wholly necessary to have the whole wedge between them as such, even though that's kind of one of the stakes that's the driving force for Bill and Ted to go on this journey that they do in this film. But I don't know. I feel like maybe setting up the stakes that, hey, if you don't get this song done, not just the world, but the entirety of reality is going to collapse. I feel that's like enough of a driving force for them to go on this adventure. But I suppose adding in the stuff with the wives and the daughters not speaking to them into the future if they mess this up, it sort of adds more of a personal take onto it. But I don't know. I don't know what it was. I just didn't get as invested in the whole wife part of it. Like I said at the very top of this video, I was expecting this movie to just be fun and entertaining, which it was in spades. So, you know, I have really not much to complain about, because that's exactly what it delivered. It had silly stuff that I liked. It had weird, out there sci-fi stuff that I liked. And most importantly, Keanu Reeves, Alex Winter, playing those characters again. It's great to see them do it again, really. Would I want more? Would I want to see them do it again? Part of me says yes. Part of me says this was a really nice wrap up to those characters and their story. So I don't know if that would happen or if it would be suitable. I don't know what the story would be. Could we see a film in the future that focuses primarily on the daughters? Possibly. They're young. They have their own lives to lead, and it might be interesting to see sort of what those lives are, and Bill and Ted could be involved in a sort of smaller capacity. That might be fun. I don't know. I'd have to see it to have an opinion about it. And then I just want to talk briefly about the ending here. The whole idea that it's, you know, Preston Logan, it's the daughters that organize everything to make the song come together. I think that was actually kind of fitting, because I feel to me that Bill and Ted's always had this center point of it. Like, at first you're like, hey, Bill and Ted, it's them, it's all about them. That's like at the start of Excellent Adventure. And then Rufus at the end of Excellent Adventure says, hey, they're in the band as well. So I feel like that whole idea that Wild Stallions is meant to be bigger than just Bill and Ted has always been seeded in within the franchise. So B&T having the moment of that you got to organize this, I think that made perfect sense to me. It just feels like the passing of the torch in a way, which I liked. It was a nice passing of the torch, just like to say, hey, this is your guys' moment. We've done everything we can, and now we're fathers, and it's our time to, you know, be there for you to have this moment. So I really like that as I say, a passing of the torch moment. So where do I rank Bill and Ted Face the Music? Like I say, I have a bias towards this whole franchise and I love it. But there are, like, I have to take into account that, you know, there were some very like point out moments where you could see that looks a little bit ropey, and like the whole subplot with the wives doesn't really go anywhere. Like, it almost doesn't really feel that needed in the whole thing. And I feel like I need to reiterate this every time I give a ranking. These are just very personal rankings from me. I'm not saying you should form opinions based on how I rank these movies. My personal way of keeping it checked in my own head, basically. But Bill and Ted Face the Music, I think I'm going to give 8 out of 10. And I don't know if that's being very, like, gracious to the movie, but it's really fun. It's just really, really fun. And exactly what is needed for me, at least in these times that we're currently living in. So maybe that's informing my ranking of it, but I really enjoyed it. I had a blast with this, so hopefully you guys do as well. Thank you for watching this video, guys. If you liked it, please hit the thumbs up. Let me know that you enjoyed it. Also, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you like about Bill and Ted. Were you in that ending segment with all the guitars and stuff? That bit was incredible. That's really blew me away. But it would just be amazing to hear from anyone who has anything to say about this movie. So please do leave a comment. And if you really enjoyed this video, why not hit the subscribe button? You won't miss any future videos then, which is always a good thing. But other than that, thank you for watching, guys, and I will catch you on the next one.